Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is episode 4 of the OCG Show, a show in which we play video games and play video games and play video games. And today we're continuing on with my playthrough for Tainted Grail, The Fall of AVALON. Now let's get on with it, shall we? I played the demo for this game a little while back. Oh shit, I haven't changed it to the stream.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon shores.
Tell someone who cares!
Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you.
Didn't swallow everything, didn't swallow me.
And then, light. The crash of waves.
I'm still here.
A cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
Oh, don't tell me my genitals are falling off again. So like I said before, I played the demo for this game a while back, so if you want to know how the game starts, you can go and seek out that demo. What do you mean set a bonfire? Oh. Level up, damn you! And it's... Bam! Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Oh. Now what? Could be music in the background. Always pleasant. That's my slice of bread. Oh, wait. Following the map, now the map, now the map, now following the map, now wherever it may go. I say, who's playing that creepy violin? Oh. Demons! Eat it! Serves you right. Oh! What is that? It was a demon. Oh shit, I'm swimming in blood. Oh. Blood transfusion? Is there a naked person over here? Oi! Naked people! Oh, I thought maybe that was the way out. Never mind, let's just follow the path. Maybe that'll take us somewhere. This music is depressing me. Demon! What's this? Ooh, a deer. Oh dear. Exploding! Possessed! Ah, now we're getting somewhere. Who's that? Don't make me kill you, sir. Well, that woke a bastard up.
In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you.
I could have stabbed you.
I haven't seen you before.
That's because I'm new.
Not. I'm not. I could have sliced you up like a fish. No. Like a potato. But I didn't, did I? But we don't just let anybody in, pal. You need to have, things.
Genitals.
Proof. things to prove you're safe for Haven. Yeah. This pin, I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important.
Vin Diesel's let himself go, I must say, though.
Well, I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our own. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster.
This man's an idiot.
He runs things around here in the captain's absence.
You're an idiot.
He'll greet thee properly.
You're an idiot.
Pleasant, rest.
Get this gate open.
Open it up, boys.
You idiot. What an absolute plonker. Why does that still say set a bonfire? Oh, that counts as stealing. How very Skyrim of you.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope.
Oh, he's been drinking a lot.
Most unfortunate. But that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see. Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people.
Well, I'm a certain person.
In times of trouble. These people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. That makes me wonder.
Is everyone horny in the horns?
Where is he? If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade. And that leaves only the captain.
The captain, you say?
However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life.
Yeah, I saw one guarding the gate.
Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
I shall.
Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon. Because I said so. What?
Are you mature?
We just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there? So what? And have you helped any of my people? Or are you just here to wave that pin in my face again?
I'm here to wave the pin in your
Show me
face.
you care, and then I'll take you to the captain. I can't have every random stray wasting his time. Not now, when the outcome of the war with its tribes is so precarious. I trust we understand each other?
No, I don't understand you. Speak English.
Good. Come back when you've proven your worth to the Horns of the South. Then we'll talk. If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
Barracks? Take all the bounties. And the Tuxes. And the Mars bars.
Oh, a new face. It's
Oh.
always nice to see someone new here. Welcome, welcome. Why didn't I notice you earlier?
You probably didn't have your glasses on, you idiots.
Yes, my apologies. Ever since breakfast today, I've been sort of lost in thought. I keep thinking of my dear mother's cooking, especially her famous pie. You see, all we got here is venison and fish. Venison, then fish. And then fish, fish, and more fish.
And then venison?
With all the bullshit that's thrown at us soldiers. But the longer I live, the more I realize there's not much to live for.
What's he looking at?
And I'd kill for a slice of that pie. As if it were that easy. I ain't much of a cook. And Rorik, the one we have here, well, he says we're soldiers, so we can stick our complaints up our asses. Really? Sure, I remember well. Here you go.
I assume this counts as helping someone. I probably don't have the ingredients, but... Oh. Let's see. Where was that campfire? Egg, flour, something, something. God damn it, is it a shop here? Let's go in this kitchen, steal some shit.
You? Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. Fergus must have been off his rocker if he thinks I can feed everyone with the little he gives me. I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, we'll have to start eating rats. Not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken.
Oh, you're trying to piss me off, aren't you? If
Yes,
you
I am.
like my food, then get lost. Go to Run's Tavern and stop wasting my time. In the fishing village. That's where the guards retire to sit on their asses and fart. Or sit, fart, and drink themselves into a...
I don't want to hear about your farting.
Hell no. I'd rather stay useful here and drop dead at my stove than waste space over there. If someone's still fit to work but chooses to laze around all day instead, they should be kicked out, not rewarded with free beer.
Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here never want to learn, only eat.
Ah, I knew it. What was that other ingredient? Garbage! The blueberries. Let's see. There we go. Let's go give it to that bastard. Bastard, I have your pie.
Yes. Still tastes like shit. Exactly how my mother would make it. It's just what I needed. Oh, don't get me wrong. I really appreciate what you did for me. It's just that every time I doubt my service in the Horns of the South,
What's that bastard
a
again?
reminder of why I enlisted.
Go away.
My mother wasn't much of anything, to tell the truth. She always said I was good for nothing and that I should be glad she even kept me.
Oh dear.
And every day she'd bring back home a new uncle.
Uncle?
Those uncles like to kick me out of my own house when they were drinking and getting busy. Then, when she'd sober up and got rid of an uncle, she'd bake me that pie. As an...
Sir, there's a weirdo trying to bum you back there.
It always tasted like shit. If the other villagers hadn't been feeding me, I would have starved to death. Hence the pie.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, I do. So, despite the shitty weather and the world being on the verge of collapse, there's still nowhere else I'd rather be.
Oh,
This feeling, it was so strong, so real. I remember now, the weight of it, the power. This blade was never just steel. It was a part of me. Yes, the sensation is unmistakable. But it carries more than my soul. It carries a part of my legacy.
it carries your luggage.
A sword like that, it doesn't yield easily. It demands strength of body and of will. You'll need to grow stronger before it will choose you.
Well, damn.
Good to see you again. The pledge today was very interesting, wasn't it? The
What?
certainty in Quartermaster Aimer's voice. Beautiful. Makes one eager to start work. Huh? Ah, yes, of course. So, what do you need this time? The pass again? Are we planning a trip to the stale lamb? Hey, not this time, my friend. I've run out of ink. I'm waiting for a delivery. Steward Orla will let me know when more arrives. In the meantime, I need to ask you for a favor. So, you in? For the sake of our long friendship?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
You do know it needs to stay between us. Do you understand? Say you understand.
I understand.
Fantastic. So, here's the thing. On a recent night out at Wrongs, it seems I may have left some sensitive documents at the bar. Documents, with Captain Fergus' seal. But not necessarily sealed by him. You know what I mean. I can't really go there right now. Could you get them back for me?
I hope this is going to
I'm sure it
contribute
won't
to
be too
me
much of a problem.
getting to see the captain.
Splendid. When you have the documents, meet me at the third crowing of the rooster. Or just find me. I'll be around.
Where is this bloody tavern?
Less attention, the better. Bloody seagulls! Can you hear me? You flying vermin!
What the
Just
hell?
try landing here and I'll pluck your asses clean. A keep by the sea.
This man wants to have sex with seagulls.
And what do you want? I'm fixated. Me? Oh, you didn't see what they did to me a week ago. I was just standing watch as usual, and then, suddenly, splat. A dozen of them flying overhead, screeching, shitting and whatnot. So, I yelled what I think about them, shaking my fist. And then another 4. Splat! And they kept screeching. I tell you,
This man's a weirdo.
they're laughing at me. I spent all night cleaning my armor. Sewell didn't think it through when he decided where to put the keep, mark my words. And I don't like how you seem to think I'm a fool. So,
You are a fool.
now, should I shit on you for that? I don't think so. I once managed to shoot a few. I thought they'd learned their lesson and wouldn't be flying over here anymore. And guess what they did? They kept shitting.
This is very bizarre.
Increased force. Like they're planning it. Vengeful scoundrels. I need to try a different strategy. Find something that will make them feel real terror.
You're making me
I thought
feel
crows
real
are
terror.
afraid of scarecrows in fields. I'm sure seagulls also have something that scares them. We just need to find out what it is. Oh, thank you. I just need you to bring me some kind of a bird scarer. They'll learn their lesson.
bird
and keep
scarer.
away from me. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's anyone crazy enough to take up something like this. There is one guy in the museum, Riderick. He's supposed to know everything.
Alright, I'm looking for this bloody tavern.
Well, yeah. You. So.
Can't listen to bloody everyone. Be here all bloody day. Oh. There's a bloody tavern.
Stay out of trouble.
Over here? Oh my god, where am I going?
Oh, hello there.
Damn it!
Everything will be just fine. You think I don't see ya?
A map? Oh. Are you kidding? Where am I?
I like it when things are quiet. Boy, because... Oh. Ha, Fred. Unless... Listen. Since you've... But we should... I'll get...
Hello, madam.
Oh, mothers. And whom I... Oh, don't look at me. There's... Although... Right. What was I thinking? There's something going on. Then, anyway, good luck to you. You do realize you won't score any points with the Keepers by... Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no... There's a woman from the I haven't heard you still up. My rumor. Good luck.
Let me guess. You must be... Oh, here in the... And they you know. And that... And to be... Well, sure. Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too.
Apparently, Barney the dinosaur is now a
folks
raging drug addict.
Wait a minute, it doesn't...
Oh my!
Pow!
You take drugs,
No,
don't you,
I've been
OCG?
thinking... You know...
I don't think an omeprazole and the occasional drop of heroin in my coffee classes as taking drugs.
Don't you also take Viagra?
Yes, yes I do. But
Cold-cut
not for the
bandit, you mean-
reasons
no,
you
no,
might
no,
think.
frankly.
You have
Wait,
seen my mutant of a wife after all.
Then why do you take Viagra?
Well, you see, ever since this bloody pandemic started, I have been so paranoid to open doors with my hands. So, instead, I pop a Viagra and let my Colonel Mustard do the work for me.
You open doors with your erection?
Well, you don't have to put it so graphically.
What if you have to pull the door open?
Ah, well, no fear there. My Colonel Mustard is very flexible. Sturdy, too.
Oh my!
Quite. I must say, Bertram, this game we're playing is as pretty as a picture.
Any picture in particular?
A picture of my Aunt Violet showering, touching herself in secret places.
What?
A picture of Rip Torn eating a toasted bagel with mayonnaise leaking out of the sides. Ha ha.
I think Rip Torn is dead.
Oh, haha, even better.
What?
Nothing. Do you know who else is pretty as a picture, Bertram? Lena Headley, who you might remember as Cersei from Game of Thrones. Did you know, Bertram, that her son in that show was played by Peter Dinklage?
I think he was her brother.
That's practically
Bollocks.
retirement, they say.
No man could be that small. He was clearly playing a child, wasn't he?
It's a refugee running around
I'm afraid not.
Good Lord.
deck.
Good Lord. Whatever
Just all
next? An all-female
Honestly, that's
version
my
of
problem.
Ghostbusters?
I've got no way to fix it.
That's already been
Dara's
done.
always busy with his lighthouse,
Back
and
in
every time I try to do it myself,
2016, in fact.
someone else needs me for something.
Good Lord. Good Lord. Let's move on before I say good Lord again.
You just did.
Shut up, Bertram. Did I tell you I had to hide in a toilet last night to get away from some of our fans, Bertram?
Oh, I used to do that.
You used to do what?
Hide in toilets?
Oh, because you were being pursued by our fans?
No. I used to play a lot of hide and seek with my drunk Uncle Rupert.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. If he found me, he would tickle my belly button and stick his finger up my...
Yes, that's nice, Bertram. Moving on. Get me a coffee, Bertram.
No.
We don't have any coffee.
Okay, then get me a Coca-Cola.
We don't have any Coca-Cola.
Okay, a glass of water will do.
Again.
Then what the hell do we have?
A 6-month-old bottle of gin with remnants of a cheese toasty at the bottom.
I do so enjoy a glass of gin with my lunch. Well, I suppose that'll have to do.
Are you sure?
Yes. Desperate times, desperate measures, and all that bollocks.
What's this game about?
Well, it's the age-old story of good versus evil, right versus wrong,
Fine.
Xbox versus PlayStation.
I prefer Xbox myself.
refugees coming from a
And
nearby
that's
village.
why I hate you,
They're
Bertram.
trying to get away from the
Well,
bandits.
that,
And
and
the
you always use all the bloody toilet paper up. Last night, I had to wipe my ass with a toothbrush. A toothbrush! And it was my bloody toothbrush. I didn't realize it till this morning.
Oh, yuck!
It was yuck. Very bloody yuck. The most yuckiest yucky thing I've ever done in my yucking life.
We went our foot.
Oh.
Hello, bacon
It's
skirt.
so cold.
Right.
Oh yes. That was a good one.
And
Yes.
a court.
Oh. Oh. So cold. Oh, that's so good.
What are we laughing at?
This game, Bertram. It's bloody hilarious.
Is it?
Yes, yes. Pay attention, man. Pay attention. Right. Yes.
Have you read the book carefully this time? Well, come back when you don't. Have you read? Good. A court.
Oh,
Come.
it's so
Have you-
good. So
Good.
good. 10 out
Come
of
back.
10.
Have
10 out of
Good.
10.
I don't think this is supposed to be funny.
Shut up, Bertram. I'll tell you what's supposed to be funny and what's not supposed to be funny, and this is supposed to be funny.
Court. Well, good. What?
I think you've lost it, OCG.
Oh, Bertram, you know as well as I do. I lost it years ago.
Now. In the go to the
You had we you so decent.
Right, that's quite enough of that. Right, let's address the elephant in the room. Hello, elephant. How are you? Didn't you hear me? I said, how are you?
I think he's a mute.
Oh, where the hell did he come from?
I thought you invited him.
Well, I thought you invited him. Oh well, I guess that's another mystery we'll never solve. Like, who left the penis imprint in the tub of margarine? So, is this game any good? Well, you'll have to ask my 26 pairs of soiled underpants. In fact, I'll do it for you, dear viewers. So, 26 pairs of soiled underpants. Is this game any good?
You're back.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't say.
But
Uh-huh. Oh,
maybe.
is that right? Right. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh, I see.
No, I don't take bribes. But
Yes.
if you're that way, your coin pouch
Then
won't
he-
weigh you down.
But
And
then,
you'll-
but then, and
that's
B?
a shame. In that case, why not help them with your own
Oh.
two hands?
Yep. They confirm that this game
So you
is
check-
indeed very
That's a
good.
Did you notice I got my hair cut?
We've been
no.
anyway.
Oh, you never
He's out
notice
right now, I'm not about-
anything.
I resent
Sloth,
that.
quite an-
I am very
It's a- keep us-
observant.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm not gonna.
Did you notice
not-
that
you
you
don't need-
forgot to put your clothes on today?
What?
Should.
Oh, yes. So I did.
Yes.
Well, don't just
Why
sit
not?
there like a turkey, Bertram. Get me a robe.
That's between...
Oh, right.
Well,
I was wondering why I got some funny looks when I took my nephew to school this morning.
Otherwise, you're allowed...
I avoided the trailers and gameplay
else,
for
I
this
don't really-
game, much like I
People think that
avoid
these
a
people-
violent-looking fat
not-
woman at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
It used to... until...
Why have you not watched the trailers
Well,
and
we wiped-
gameplay, OCG?
Depends on... I don't know.
Well, so I could avoid spoilers, Bertram.
Oh, so you don't know that your character dies, roughly?
Finish that sentence and I will castrate you with a plastic spoon, Bertram.
Did you know I was pregnant once, OCG?
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. No, actually, I wasn't.
Because that would be impossible?
No, because I had a rubber glove over my pee-pee when we, you know, did the deeds.
I see. Moving swiftly on.
OCG, I know you're gaming, but have you seen my underpants?
Have you checked the washing machine, Bertram?
Oh, no, I didn't. OCG, they're not in the washing machine.
Well, have you checked the laundry basket then?
Oh, I never thought to look there.
Ooh, I do fun.
OCG, they're not in the
depends
laundry
on
basket.
Have you looked under the bed then?
Good. Every
OCG, they're
because
not
you need to
under
do
the
something.
bed.
God damn it, Bertram, why must you interrupt me when my favorite program is on?
You're watching a program and playing this game at the same time? That's amazing.
Yes, Bertram, I've always been known for my knack for multitasking.
What is this program that you're watching?
It's a nature documentary.
Oh, I love nature documentaries. Wait a minute. I don't recognize that animal. What's it called?
That, Bertram, is called the Modern Day Gamer.
Oh! Turn up the program. I want to hear what he's saying.
Yeah. And voila! Here we can see a game of the modern day. Look how he plays with his PlayStation 5. No, wait. It's an Xbox. See how he's sitting much too close to the television. See how his jaw is a game. See that his Let's go in closer and see what this gamer for the modern day is playing. Oh, he's apparently playing a game that has some Japanese women. And these Japanese women have massive knockers. I can fully understand why this gamer for the modern age has his jaw agape and coming out the corners of his mouth. Let's attempt to ask this gamer for the modern age a question. I say that, gamer for the modern age, what exactly are you doing? I see. What is it that you're playing, Mr. Gamer, for the modern age? I see. And how is the video game that you're playing in this, the modern age?
It's alright, yes.
I see. I shall leave you to your gaming. Look now, dear viewer, how this game for the modern age hasn't even looked at me when I walk away from him. It is obvious he is far too engrossed in the game
that he's playing. Look now, dear viewer, how this gamer for the modern age is scratching his nuts through the fabric of his shorts. Now, I believe that this gamer for the modern age is reaching for a beverage. What is this beverage? Let's go in and have a closer look. Ah, I can see it's a can of Monster that's now being gulped down by this gamer for the modern age. Now, I think, having quenched his thirst on that delicious can of Monster, the gamer for the modern age will require some sustenance. Let's see what he will choose to sustain himself upon. Is that a bag of Watsits? Yes, it is. The bag of Watsits is being carefully ripped apart by the gamer for the modern age. See how he has ushered the contents of the packet of Watsits into a bowl. For those of you who don't know what a bowl is, it's something rather similar to a bowl. Now, the modern gamer is picking up several Watsits at the same time. This shows a miraculous use of the ligaments in his fingers. But then again, we must remind ourselves that this gamer for the modern age is an expert when it comes to using the ligaments in his fingers. Because after all, he must clutch a gaming controller at all times. And no doubt, being a gamer for the modern age, he is a compulsive masturbator. Join me next week when we shall be taking another game. I must say, but not only is this program educational, it's also damn entertaining.
Yeah, he used the word masturbate. Ha ha!
You're very mature, Bertram. Have I ever told you that?
What?
Nothing. Never mind. Let's, get back to the game, shall we? You know, Bertram, this game excites me more than watching Ava Green get her kit off in that awful sequel to 300.
Who is Ava Green?
Who is Ava Green? Don't you know?
No. Which is why I asked, who is Ava Green?
She is the future Mrs. OCG.
Oh, are you going to ask her to marry you?
Yes, something like that. I am most definitely not going to kidnap her and take her to my secret lair under the Paris Opera House, where I will brainwash her with organ music until she loves me. No!
You're weird.
I'm not weird. I'm sick. There's a difference. I watched that movie, The Notebook, last night. Do you know, I haven't cried that much since my wife introduced me to bloody yoga.
Oh, yoga? Ouch. She must really hate you.
Oh, she does, Bertram. She does. I think it has something to do with the fact I tried to murder her on our wedding night.
Oh my!
Yes, she said I could have at least waited until after we consummated the marriage before trying to kill her.
Oh, women.
Amen, brother. I can't believe I just said that. Did you know, Bertram, that I was spit roasted once?
What? Really?
Oh, yes. back in my university days. Good times.
Oh, how kinky.
Kinky? Oh, no. Haha. It wasn't that kind of spit roast. You see, myself and a few of my fellow students were on an expedition in the jungles of Peru when we were suddenly kidnapped and almost roasted alive by a group of natives. That's where the spit roast came into play.
Oh! However, did you escape?
Ha! Escape is my middle name, Bertram.
I thought your middle name was Buttercup.
Touché. Basically, we were rescued by someone with a whip.
Indiana Jones?
No. A dominatrix, I think.
Oh!
Speaking of dominatrixes... What the hell is the plural for dominatrix? Oh, never mind. You'll never guess who I met in my favorite brothel in town.
The Pope?
No. I don't think you'd find the Pope there. There isn't any children. No, I met Harry Potter.
Oh, I love Harry Potter!
Indeed. I can see your erection from here.
I don't love him that much.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it has suddenly occurred to me that I've left my wife in the oven. While I attend to that, my manservant here will take over the stream and entertain you with some jokes. Bertram, if you would.
Oh, jokes. My girlfriend and I made love. She asks, what just happened? And I say, you just got boned. Bones? Bones? Because I'm a skeleton? Huh? Oh. I was once walking round a boatyard and some idiot took me and hung me from the mast of a ship like a bloody flag. I think he was a pirate. Because I'm a skeleton? Skull and crossbow? I was very fond of my mother. I loved every bone in her body. Bone? Because I'm a skeleton? My cousin never stopped eating. He weighed a skeleton. Skeleton? Ton? Because he's a skeleton? When skeletons make love, do they say, who's your bone daddy? Instead of who's your daddy, they say, who's your bone daddy? Because I'm a skeleton. Let's try,
Something.
I'm very fond of my mother. I loved every bone in... Yes, I know I've told this one, but it's different. Listen.
Great.
I'm very fond of my mother. I love every bone in her body, especially mine. What? Nothing?
I don't like
really?
that. That's where the... And if you do Galahad, we'll all...
What's fat, ugly, and has no sense of humor? OCG.
What was that?
Nothing.
So, what do I think of this game? Well, the same thing I thought about that pornographic version of Toy Story I watched last night.
I think that was just the normal version of Toy Story 3 you were watching.
Bullshit. There's a character called Woody. which is obviously an erection reference. There was a character called Buzz, which is the sound a vibrator makes. And don't even get me started on the name Bo Peep. I'm surprised her perverted boyfriend Peeping Tom didn't make an appearance. But he was probably busy masturbating whilst watching Andy getting handy.
Well, that's my childhood ruined.
Oh, don't worry, Bertram. I'm sure I've ruined it for every person watching this stream. So, Bertram, as you know, I love Disney movies, Disney shows, and Disney video games.
Oh, don't remind me. Your collection of Disney memorabilia takes up 3 rooms. I stood on your Little Mermaid-shaped vibrator in the shower this morning. We eat venison every night because you say it reminds you of Bambi's mother, and you keep a bloody hunchback in the basement because it reminds you of your favorite Disney film. You don't love Disney. You're obsessed with it.
But you have to admit, nothing beats snuggling up to watch The Lion King after a long day of gaming.
Great.
Oh, if
Good thing
only you
did
didn't
well.
try to slip your hand inside my underpants
won't have my-
every single time
but I
we
will that's
snuggled
with
up.
you to Galahad.
But
we all-
yes, I have to agree, sir. The magic of Disney is timeless.
Did I ever tell you that I was once punched by Captain Hook at Disney World?
No. How did that happen, sir?
Oh, it's a long story, Bertram. Let's just say Captain Hook didn't like it when I told him that the only reason he didn't like Peter Pan is because he wanted to adopt him.
Oh, sir, only you could get into a fight with a Disney character.
That's not true. I once witnessed Walt Disney himself knocking 7 shades of shit out of Mickey Mouse.
Oh, my!
Yes, Walt Disney was a prick.
Let's talk about something more uplifting. Like your crush on Aladdin?
Bertram, I do not have a crush on Aladdin. I merely appreciate his dashing good looks and charming personality.
Oh, if you say so. And I bet you've never pretended to be Princess Jasmine while singing A Whole New World either.
That was 1 time. Maybe 2 times. Damn it, Bertram. Why do you have to embarrass me like this in front of our dear viewers? But you have to admit, that song is a classic.
Yes, sir. And just like Disney, it's something that will always be cherished.
Exactly, Bertram. Right, enough of this Disney wankity. Let's get back to playing the game. Cousin Duncan was telling me this morning, Bertram, that in the last 4 years, he has had 22 jobs. 22? That's less than I've had in my awful life.
Didn't you once cut the toenails of the royal family?
I did. Once. I haven't thrown up that much since I watched 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Who had the grossest toenails?
Probably Philip. But that's because I cut his nails after the bastard had been dead for 3 weeks.
Oh my! Why do you have a copy of the Goblet of Fire next to your bed, OCG?
Because I like Harry Potter, Bertram.
Oh, I also like Harry Potter.
Does he like you back? Have you kissed yet? How big is his magic wand?
I don't like him that much.
Oh, did I ever tell you that I sat on a broomstick once, Bertram?
No.
I spent 6 weeks in the hospital.
What?
You see, I didn't realize that you're supposed to sit on the broomstick horizontally. I sat on it vertically.
So it went off your...
It was practically sticking out of my mouth.
Oh my!
Yes, quite.
Why didn't you ask me to play this game with you?
Well, 1, because this isn't a co-op game, I think. And 2, because you had too much housework to do. Speaking of which, why haven't you flushed the toilet yet?
Well, I thought you could flush the toilet yourself after using it.
Ha! Well, then you thought wrong, didn't you? You know my hands are too weak to flush the toilet.
But they're okay to hold a controller?
Yes.
Well, then you can flush your own damn toilet. You're lucky you have a toilet. I have to poo in a cardboard box.
You know how I feel about other people sitting on my toilet. It makes me anxious. Not to even mention the germs. Where are you going? Bertram? Bertram? Oh. Damn it. Bertram, while I'm playing this, can you get those toilets cleaned? I found a grey pubic hair on my toilet seat last night, and I've no bloody idea where it came from.
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it came from your crotch.
But it was grey.
Well, you have a very old crotch.
Oh, so I do. Ha ha!
Oh, I like chickens. Do you like chickens, OCG?
Oh, yes. I've had love affairs with many a cock.
A chicken tried to kill me once.
Oh, how so?
Well, it was 2018. It was dinner time. I was enjoying a roast chicken when suddenly I started to choke.
Oh, another chicken tried to strangle you from behind in retaliation for the fact you were eating his gay lover?
No. I was choking on a chicken bone.
Oh, I see. I think the chicken has to be alive for it to be considered attempted murder, Bertram.
Oh!
I'm glad you survived, though. Mostly. Anyway, Bertram, I meant to ask you before we started, but, have you seen a particularly delicious looking donut?
I saw one in a crispy red one.
Fall to my sword.
Have you seen a particularly delicious looking donut here? In the kitchen, perchance?
We'll have your head on a pike.
No, I don't believe so. What does this particularly delicious looking donut look like?
Well, it looks like a particularly delicious donut. And it's mine.
Who goes there?
Have you known it for long?
No. We just met this morning, actually. I was on my usual morning stroll when I glanced it in a window, calling to me like a prostitute in Amsterdam. I knew then that I must have it.
The prostitute or the particularly delicious looking donut?
The particularly delicious looking donut, of course.
Oh, and now the particularly delicious looking donut has gone missing?
I didn't say that. I was just asking if you had seen the particularly delicious looking donut.
I see
Oh!
Well, Have you?
Have I what?
Have you seen a particularly delicious looking donut?
I saw one at a Krispy Kreme once.
No. Have you seen a particularly delicious looking donut here? In the kitchen, perchance?
In our kitchen?
No, in Hannibal Lecter's kitchen. Of course in our kitchen.
What does it look like?
The particularly delicious looking donut or Hannibal Lecter's kitchen?
The particularly delicious looking donut. Although now, I'm very curious what Hannibal Lecter's kitchen looks like.
Well, it's beautiful.
What's beautiful? The particularly delicious looking donut or Hannibal Lecter's kitchen?
The particularly delicious looking donut, of course. Did you know, Bertram, that my brother, Edward, met Hannibal Lecter on a dating site once?
I'm not reading it.
What one?
Meat grinder,
Making me angry.
Oh!
Anyway, back to the subject at hand. Have you seen the particularly delicious looking donuts?
The beautiful one?
Yes.
The one that was in our kitchen?
Yes.
The one that is more inviting than a prostitute in Amsterdam?
Yes.
No. No, I have not.
Damn it! Well, the mystery continues, I suppose.
Do we have any snacks?
You're always thinking with your bloody stomach, Bertram.
That's not possible. You can't think with your stomach unless your brain is in your stomach, which it is not.
I know. It's an expression, Bertram.
You didn't answer my question. Do we have any snacks?
I might have half a Milky Bar in my underpants.
Why is it in your underpants?
It comforts me.
Okay. Can I have some?
Fine. Just, reach in and take it.
What?
Well, I'm a little busy here playing this damn game. So if you want chocolate, you have to reach into my underpants and take it.
Okay.
A little to the left. No, the other left. Right, move your hand 90 degrees.
Got it!
Fully for you. Now, eat your chocolate and let me get on with playing this game. You know, my brother's child is coming to stay with us this weekend, so this game might keep the little bastard busy.
That's not very nice.
What? Oh, haha. No, the little bastard is actually his name.
I didn't know your brother had children.
Oh, yes. He adopted this one on his recent trip to Transylvania.
Oh, I see. Isn't that where he married that ugly woman with the monobrow?
Indeed. My father always said, never, ever trust a woman with a monobrow.
Why?
He was stabbed to death by a woman with a monobrow. I don't know why she didn't use a knife like a normal person. I don't know if I told you, but, I've been playing those From Software games recently.
Oh, and how are they?
Hard. And not the good kind of hard, you know. The kind where you want to put your sausage into the moistest donut you have to hand. But the bad hard. The kind of hard where you want to snap off your sausage and use it as a weapon to smack the game developer developers.
I'm not sure I understood any of that.
Well, 'tis probably for the best. Take Dark Souls, for example. That game is harder than RoboCop getting a lap dance from the bloody Terminator.
You don't do well with hard games.
This is right.
And whatever gave you that impression, Bertram?
The fact that before you started playing these From Software games, you owned 6 PlayStation 5 controllers. All of the windows in your gaming room had actual windows, and you had a full head of hair, OCG. Now, there are 3 controllers in bits, 2 that have been set on fire, and 1 that has been forcibly rammed up my backside.
Well, I did warn you about trying to give me advice during boss fights.
Also, every window in the gaming room has been smashed, and you now look like you're cosplaying as Professor X.
Oh, it'll grow back.
True, but the windows won't.
It was too hot in here anyway. On the plus side, none of those games have particularly interesting stories. So, I was playing John Carpenter films in the background.
I've never heard of that genre.
Well, that's because John Carpenter is a person, Bertram. Nay, the man is a god.
I've never heard of this god.
Halloween. The Fog. Memoirs of an Invisible Man. Granted, no one has probably heard of Memoirs of an Invisible Man.
I have.
And who the fuck are you?
I'm your next door neighbor. My name is...
Oh no, you have rendered him unconscious.
Oh, just throw him in the basement with the others. Now, Bertram.
Okay. But eventually people are going to start asking questions. You've been to New York,
No. Have you?
Oh, yes. I took my girlfriend to New York.
I never knew you had a girlfriend, Bertram. I didn't think you had the lung capacity to inflate a blow-up doll. Ha ha! What's your girlfriend's name? Made in China? Ha ha!
Yes. How did you know?
Oh, that's a lovely name.
OCG, I just noticed this, but, why are you naked?
Well, because, apparently, as I have been sitting here playing this game, the Invisible Man climbed in through a window in the study, somehow snuck up behind me, and relieved me of my clothes.
Without you noticing?
Not only was he invisible, he was also a magician.
Oh, that makes sense. OCG, they made in China spend the night on Saturday.
I'll get out the bicycle pump. Ha ha ha!
She's not a sex doll.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bertram. I apologize.
She is what is called a real doll. She's very realistic and has a vibrating lady garden and everything.
I retract my apology.
What are you doing, OCG?
I am writing a strongly worded letter to the developers of a game I played last night. I believe they are called Angry Game Studio, which is a hell of a coincidence because I am very angry as I write this letter.
I don't know if anyone told you, OCG, but it's 2022, not 1822. People don't write letters anymore.
Around here, guilt
they
isn't
just
decided
leave
by
foul-mouthed
words.
tweets
It's
on
earned
Twitter,
or arrest in
or
combat.
send foul-mouthed emails.
No more talk.
There's a lot of foul-mouthage.
Shut up, Bertram. I need to concentrate on this letter.
What does the letter say?
In a nutshell, I tell developers of their games that they are not game developers. They are thieves and bastards. But mostly, they are...
What did they steal?
Oh, nothing much. Just everything from our own video game. Robin Crowley and Bertram Butler, ass to mouth. I'll read the letter to you when I'm done.
Okay. Done yet?
No.
Okay. Done yet?
No.
Nothing ever happens.
Okay.
You better step it up.
You wronged someone, or so they say.
Done yet?
No. Actually,
Then you
yes.
Oh, yay! So go on, read it.
Now, bear in mind this is a work in progress.
What's that drawing at the bottom of the page?
Oh, that's my score for their game.
It looks like two very hairy bollocks.
Exactly. Dear Angry Video Game Studio, my name is Robin Buttercup Crowley.
Your middle name is Buttercup?
Shut up, Bertram. But you can call me the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer. I am writing this letter to tell you that you are a pack of thieves and bastards. But you are mostly thieves. Then there is an exclamation point here.
Oh!
Your game is nothing but a derivative piece of monkey excrement.
Maybe
Everything about your game has been ripped off from superior work. My work. There is one glaring difference between our two games, however. I have a magnificent lead character who is
Why is
based off of
everything
yours
always such a
truly.
hassle?
Whereas in
I've
your
fought
game,
tougher than you.
you have an ugly chap with a porn star mustache.
His mustache does porn?
You want
no.
in?
Porn stars have his mustache.
Good. That's
why
how we
do
do
they have
things
his
here.
mustache? Can't they grow their own?
Shut up, Bertram. Now let's skip ahead a bit. Blah, 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 blah. So, your name is derivative. Ugly, old-fashioned. But at least it is shorter than Peter Bloody Dinklage. Any longer, and I might have been forced to kill myself with the only thing I had to hand. A dildo. Don't ask, Bertram. Just don't ask. If you disagree with anything I have said, Anger Studio or whatever your name is, then I invite you to kiss my... And then I have drawn an arse.
Oh, that's a very realistic arse.
Thank you, Bertram. Get me a coffee, please. All of this complaining is making me thirsty.
But we don't have any coffee.
Fine, then go and get me a gin and tonic.
But we don't have any gin or tonic.
Blast! And what do we have?
We have this funny liquid that comes out of the tap.
Do you mean water?
Yes, that.
Then get me a glass of water.
We don't have any glasses.
Blast! Then just put it in a bowl. Let me guess. We haven't got any bowls.
Yes. How did you know?
Call it a lucky guess.
OCG, there's a weird noise coming from the toilet.
We've been over this before,
You're wrong,
Bertram.
someone.
When
That's what
the
I say.
excrement leaves your
We sell
body,
that.
sometimes it can cause a
the
splash in the
way.
toilet water. Now, of course, this depends on the size of said excrement, of course.
No, not that. It sounded like a woman shouting, "Help me!"
Maybe the toilet is haunted.
Oh, don't say that.
Keep quiet, Bertram. I am trying to play a game here. Tell me, how long have you been here? Well?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were talking to me.
I'm not talking to you, Bertram. I'm talking to this brick wall over here.
Oh!
Speak, brick wall. Speak. It's not very active today.
You often have conversations with the brick wall?
Oh, yes, yes. We talk about everything from quantum physics to the latest episode of South Park.
Oh, wow. Excuse me a moment. Hello? Dr. Baxter? Bertram here. I think OCG has lost it. He's talking to a brick wall.
Who are you talking to, Bertram?
The toaster?
Well, you tell that bastard that he owes me money.
Rest in combat.
Will do. Please come quickly, Doctor.
Damn brick wall. I haven't met a worse conversationalist. My third wife.
Hard to have a conversation.
Bloody impossible. I eventually gave up and flushed her down the toilet.
Oh, that's what the noise is.
Oh, yes. She must be lodged in a pipe.
Why did you want to flush her down the toilet in the first place?
Well, she stole the last wagon wheel.
Isn't that a little extreme?
You know how much I love wagon wheels, Bertram.
True, true.
You know, this game came out just before my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
But it's a little late now, Bertram.
Oh, did you do anything nice for it?
As far as I can remember, I took an overdose of pizza, birthday cake, red wine, and binge-watched every single video on our channel. I am bloody hilarious, Bertram. Did you know that?
Or killing.
I did.
But we don't throw men in cake. The Delrita won't forget your land.
It was, but it weird, of course, and thus I decree. But I am. But do.
See you around, I guess.
Still waiting for that duel? Or did you think we just moved on? Then stand and fight. Let's get it done. around here. Guilt it. Either take your shot now, or leave with shame on your back. Come back only when you've got the guts to clean your name.